YellowRello versus Kosoku. Who's going to make it?
No bias, but I feel like YellowRello's got a more interesting roster to bring to the table.
Yes, I agree. Yoshi, man.
However, I do want to say from a narrative standpoint, it would make for a more sense if there was no invitational or if it was no play-in for the last spot. Then it would make more sense for Kosoku to go in because he's this hot rising star in the Smash 4 world, and we want to see if he can bring it to the table right off the bat in Ultimate. But man, I mean, Rel's been looking hot tonight too. They both look hot because Kosoku's off to a good start.
A great start, but we kind of saw this in their winners final set too. Kosoku would have a really hot start, or YellowRello would have a really hot start, and then the other one would just bring it back before losing the stock.
Just fighting down with the Yoshi bomber.
All right. Really high. Oh, he went so
that
big there.
That was the biggest commitment. That down air was a nice punish. Not going to get the full 33%, but you know.
I don't think you ever really are, realistically.
No, you're getting a nice chunk of change.
Unless I just don't DI.
Wonderful EP by Passion Pit. Heavily recommended.
I was thinking about succotash, win some cash.
What?
It's a save your Renegade Angel bit.
Oh, okay. I actually know that. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay, I like the idea of the egg
That was the most intentional egg roll I've ever seen.
Yes.
Whoa.
You can get a lot of crazy momentum off of moving platforms with egg roll.
That was such nice momentum. Nice way to trick yourself back onto the stage, and with stage control as well. Not sure what that coin was going for. Maybe just trying to reverse and...
Yeah, I think he's trying to get the reverse hit there, which I'm really surprised he got multiple hits in the first place.
Oh.
Really? Oh, he's charging the smash.
Yeah, he was charging the smash. He was trying to catch just outside of Kosoku's range and then come in with the forward smash, kind of drift back the way Falcon does. But didn't walk quite far enough back, and Kosoku out here with the first stock, but Rello held on to the first stock for so long, he put on enough damage that this could easily swing right back to even.
Yeah, exactly. He just can't get caught in the early Mario combos like we're seeing. Oh, not too much. And he was actually willing to take the shield damage. Oh, almost landing a neutral there as well to get that combo extension.
Man, any viewer who really is looking forward to some footstool combos must be getting the biggest case of blue balls watching this stream tonight. They are
no one's landed a single
one. Single follow through.
Gosh. No one can get their jab lock. Oh, that's going to be tough. Actually, wow, he mashed hard out of that.
Yeah, 125. You got to be crazy on it.
Did you see jab turn around nair the other way?
Rello's jab extensions a bit. Wow, he almost fell right on that head.
These guys are swinging.
Oh. Jab up air, catching Kosoku's interesting DI. I don't know if I've seen. It might just be the wild percents that I'm not used to seeing Mario live to against a Yoshi.
Yeah, at those percents, you kind of have that like blast zone DI where you're just like, yeah, get me back to the game faster.
I mean off of the jabs. I didn't know that jab up air worked that way. Jab up air and the nair connect was really interesting to me.
Oh, okay.
Normally we see them stay a little bit closer.
Maybe DIing in to try to mix them up instead of getting the up smash. Because you know when you DI out, you go for the up smash a lot. So I could see him DIing in to not get by the up smash, but instead the up air comes in. So
that makes sense to me.
Rello was ready with the reaction, of course, but I could totally see that being the reason he went that direction. So I can't tell you how many times I've played Rello, and I always DI away and air dodge so I don't get by the up smash, but I never tried DI in, so he's running up and passing me. So
right.
But good start there for Kosoku. He already know he has to win 6 games to get himself into that invitational. Rello only needs the 3 until he's reset. So a really good way to start it out for Kosoku. Not starting out in the deficit, but starting in the advantage here.
Nice up smash just to challenge these aerials on the way down. He hasn't been relying on that up smash to get kills, so no worries scaling it, especially this early when you can rack on a lot of damage afterwards and remove it from the queue.
Did he just perfect pivot down smash?
He certainly did. That was very Dakpo-esque.
Yeah, he's been doing that a lot recently. Like we said, he's one of those players that are on the come up right now. Really would be awesome to see him make it in with all these veterans that we have placed for the Smash Ultimate Invitational. Goes big there, YellowRello.
No tech.
Wow, and missing the tech there, and that's going to be big first stock for Rello. Rello's, okay, honestly, he's been scaring me this entire set with his egg usage, but it's so calculated and comfortable, and just imagine what we could see from this character in Ultimate, right?
God, Rello is so good at pushing buttons and making it seem so safe.
Yes. Ooh. Caught out, still has a double jump. Oh, but he just, oh my gosh.
So punishes him for trying to get the punish on the egg roll.
I'm sorry, just the egg roll. His utilization of the egg roll, I've never seen it from any other Yoshi player in Smash 4.
No,
at
every
all.
other egg roll I've ever seen in this game has looked clearly
What?
like a terrible decision or extremely unintentional.
Yo, Rello's so hype. Oh my gosh. Okay.
That was a
an
terrible egg roll.
That was definitely an accident.
That's what you expect to see when an egg roll happens.
I imagine that one was supposed to be
B-reverse, probably Yoshi bomb so you can grab the ledge.
Yeah.
Or even, yeah, probably that.
I thought it
Maybe
was just
egg. Yeah, I can see it being egg too.
Probably also too.
Yeah, that was a great second game from Rello. I don't have a better way to say that. That was just a great second game from Rello.
No, yeah, he turned it around really well.
That was amazing.
That's because he got those like small openings in the areas where it mattered.
Yeah.
So that he was able to turn on the jets and then just keep him going.
I don't think we'll go back to Smashville.
No, not after that.
I don't see a universe in which Kosoku wants to let him mess around with that momentum again.
Yeah,
after a one-time thing where he's like, oh, that's crazy on game one. You don't even think about it that much after you take it.
Right.
The game two, you're like, this man is moving and grooving, and I want to be no part of it.
Yeah, I don't want to have anything with those platforms, but I also think that neither of them wants to have to deal with the other on platform stages at all. I don't think we're going to see triplats at all in this set.
YellowRello really trying to...
No.
Oh my gosh.
We almost got it. We're almost
there he just got the slide off.
Right. I think he hit him too hard, too. I think he got the soft hit there.
Hit.
He got the medium hit, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, wow. Good timing there from Kosoku.
There was nothing he could do. After he wasted that jump with the nair, he had to either fight his way down or hope the air dodge would get him through, but not a lot of options left. Ran right into that up smash.
Yep, very similar to that first game. Losing the stock, low percents on Kosoku as well. See how far he can take this before the stock goes away. All right.
Trying to use those momentum tricks.
Wow, look at the timing there from Kosoku. Right after the hitbox ends on the down air, starts contesting, starts keeping YellowRello in the sky. All right, how far can he take this? Wow, practically untouched on his first stock, still going so big here. Look at the momentum train that is Kosoku. All right, slowly getting interrupted here. Rello looking for something. But Kosoku finds it all. What a third game. Not a stock
Yoshi
lost.
Has all of the downsides of a tether grab and none of the benefits. He doesn't have the extra range.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any ridiculous follow-ups.
No recovery.
He just has no recovery. He has a terrible Zaire. Just a terrible grab. Horrible frame data. No follow-ups. I mean, very, very little. It's all setups with eggs afterwards. It's no guaranteed I'm going to kill you with this kill confirm or even low percent follow-ups. It's I have to catch your DI this certain way, and it's unfortunate.
Yep, and Kosoku's now 1 game away from resetting the bracket, getting him 3 games away from putting himself in that invitational. And we said Kosoku would be such an interesting pick. The new player coming on the rise up right now, getting a lot of good wins under his belt, looking to take it all and take his way into Ultimate. YellowRello has to fight big. Small shield on Kosoku right now. Can he break it?
This fair is going to be swinging a little bit more wildly than normal because that shield was so low.
Oh my gosh, what a reverse up smash. Wow.
That's one of the big reasons that Kosoku actually likes this stage a lot from what I've seen, is that the up smash just keeps people from thinking that they can play around these platforms.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit through the platforms, no, but it does keep them from jumping right up to them.
Oh, that's bad. No double jump. Overextending there. Fell off the stage. Allowed YellowRello to keep himself high and get back on. Oh, doesn't clip the neutral air there. But does get the jab one into forward smash.
Yep, waits for that air dodge. He knows that he is, he's seen Kosoku's end. Doesn't want to eat any more of those jab follow-ups, so panic air dodge because Rello's been mashing on those response times.
Exactly, and this is a much better game from Rello here. Able to get that first off, low percents on himself. He can't let this get too far if he wants to keep this, keep himself from getting a reset here. Oh, tries to go for the forward air there. Faster aerial came out from Kosoku, who's going to be getting a lot more damage here. And he's getting closer to those kill percents as well.
Man, Rello is bringing this one back.
Oh, but he's caught on the platform. Can he get back down? Oh, he jumps gone.
Got to be eggs to get back.
Oh, yep. Smart play. Oh, my. He actually hit him.
Ow.
Kosoku let himself get clipped, and that's exactly what he did not want to happen. Yep.
Up smash out of shield. Kosoku resets the bracket.
Kosoku out patiencing,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term.
Just was better.
Outwaiting Rello.
I think the big thing is that patience is interacting so well with the fact that Kosoku has been doing a better job of getting out of disadvantage, and YellowRello has been pushing his advantage way too far.
Yes.
Way too far.
Yes, I can agree, especially, yeah.
I mean, that's the way that Rello is. He is aggressive. He likes to go in and hit the buttons.
He lives and he dies by it. That is just the reason that Kosoku is winning right now, because he's taking advantage of it.
He is dying by it at the moment.
All right, so start of the second set, starting back on Smash, but we still haven't seen the triplats. Like I said, I don't think we'll really see them in this set. We're going to stick to these flat stages, not going to give Yoshi too much maneuverability, not going to give Mario too much combo potential. And already we're seeing a lot of this early game Kosoku that we've seen the entire set so far. Lots of damage early, finds the stock on YellowRello, but YellowRello still hasn't been able to consistently answer back at this early game for the first stop.
It's that early game that Kosoku does such a good job at. Yeah. Momentum is crazy, but it's this middle percent that Rello gets a lot of his stuff started. It can be a struggle to get it rolling for Rello, but like we see with the egg roll, pretty much, it's a metaphor. Once you get rolling, it's hard to stop him.
Oh, yep, that's the second time that Rello had done this neutral special towards the stage and then jumps back up. That was perfect dash attack from Kosoku to catch him there.
Rel also needs to probably chill with the egg lays near the stage because he's established that it's a threat.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been hitting it very often, and the one time that he did, Kosoku was at 120 and mashed out in time to recover without using a jump.
Exactly. It's just not an option that will benefit YellowRello in the long run here. Kosoku working extra hard to bring this entire bracket back. Already up 3 games, reset the bracket, and looking good on the second one. And that's a situation that we saw a lot in that winner's final set. He would get Kosoku's shield just low enough to either he's going to have to spot dodge, he's going to have to let his shield be broken, or he's going to die. And right there, doesn't go for the spot dodge, goes for the jump away, gets caught.
Oof.
That was
Speaking
so
of a
good.
jump, the super jump punch going to escape this combo.
And look, it's setting
And
up
now-
so much for him.
Yeah, Kosoku turning the tables right here.
Finally gets the egg lay, but notably it is on stage and not off stage.
We're not able to
Wow,
connect the jabs.
massive range on that down tilt.
Kosoku's just unrelenting. I love the patience. I love the option for the down special there because we saw something similar to that in the Gibbous set where Kosoku waited for him to come, had the down smash ready with the reverse hitbox, the extra knockback. What a call out. What spacing from Kosoku.
I want to say that I feel like that was a longer-term bait from Kosoku, where he threw out aerials at the same intervals and let YellowRello fall into a rhythm, and then stopped and smacked him with the forward smash once he had him in a rhythm that was hard to get out of.
All right, so this is 3 games back-to-back for Kosoku. What does Rello do here? How does Rello bring this back?
I mean, honestly, it's looking like there's nary an answer. But honestly, I think he may have to conform to Kosoku and play more patiently. I know it's not his style. I know he lives and dies by the aggression, but he may have to swallow his pride and go for a regular game plan.
Yeah, right. Coming into this set in the winner's side, getting sent down now, a game down in the second set. He really has to change something. Like you said, he can't keep going for this extra aggression, this hit those buttons. He needs to bring out some patience. He needs to bring out some great confirms like that to get that stock. And this is the first time in this set that Rello has been up the first stock.
You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Rello just needs to commit more to being aggressive.
I think the big difference here is that Kosoku kind of abandoned his game plan after being up for so much.
Maybe.
And started playing aggressive himself. He started swinging at Rello, and Rello just knows how to play the scrap game a little bit better.
That's a good point. I think we're sort of just at a point where these two players are trying to make each other play a game, and neither one wants to play that game. So we're ending with a very weird, muddled mix of the two.
Yeah, it's just whose turn is it to be patient? Whose turn is it to be aggressive? And like you said, the neighbor, YellowRello is so much better at the aggression game, the two-stock, and that's such a good way to bring himself back into this set, losing 3 games in a row. I asked you at the beginning of that game, what does YellowRello do? And that's exactly what he needed to do moving forward in this set. We have 2 more games for either of these players to win, to put themselves as not only the winner of this Shockwave, the last Shockwave, but get themselves a spot, that 8th spot in the Smash Ultimate Invitational happening next Friday.
You can see that the game plans are changing, and you can see the serious look on their faces. This is the first time in a while we've seen a tournament like this with big stakes.
Yeah. Not only do you get to win the final Smash 4 weekly for DFW, but you also cement yourself a spot into the prestigious Smash Ultimate Invitational that we're running. And man, both of these players are bringing their all into this grand final set. First time we've seen Town and City this set, I think.
Both exercising a good amount of patience, but Rello catches Kosoku going in a little bit early. Couple fairs. And a lot of damage.
Try to get him there.
Rello is
not a Fox up smash, but still a good amount of damage.
He doesn't have a Fox up smash. He's committing so much harder to that aggressive game plan, and right now it's working.
Didn't catch the shield with that forward air. Now he's getting a lot more damage netted on him. Cut over here on the left. What's he do? Stuck in the shield. Oh, and he finally gets the kill on the up smash. That's 3.
Sitting at 76, not the healthiest in the world. But Mario doesn't have any crazy kill confirms, so this can be okay.
Also valid to note, that's the second time he's taken the first stock in this set. Rello has just changed something since the second game of this set, too.
Wow. Up air, big conversion.
Oh, almost hit the up smash as well. Look at the shield pressure. Look at the damage. Kosoku has to step back because of how small his shield is. If Rello decides to go in and go for the down special, that's a broken shield.
That's an episode not quite going to do it, though. Yoshi is fat. That boy, chunky, he been on a diet.
But back on the diet.
All right, and I love the patience we're seeing. Look at this patience we're seeing from Rello especially. He's sticking back, realizes his lead, not going for that aggression. That's one of the things we talked about wanting to see from Rello in the second set.
Ooh, egg, late egg to up air.
Oh my, he almost caught him. That was such a good trap. Oh, he finally spot dodged it. Oh my, I'm so happy. I've been telling it time and time again. He has 3 options. He has jump, he has stay in shield, or he has spot dodge, and he finally spot dodged it. Okay, good stuff, Kosoku. You're back in the set.
Is roll not also working?
I feel like the startup frames out of shield.
Okay.
Would you just get caught anyway?
Unfortunate. Back throw just to put the Yoshi off stage. Gonna try to force some awkward recovery options.
Okay, getting a lot of damage. And he got the high percents where down air gets scary. Can't get back down. Oh, what air great DI! That was such good DI. Finally landing that too, yeah. That
was the closest thing I've ever seen to a Yoshi shield drop. That was so instant.
Wow. Rello, Rello has brought this all the way back, right? Losing the first game of the second set. Now 2 up on Kosoku. Now I have to turn the tables. I have to inverse my original statement. How does Kosoku bring this back? How does Kosoku get himself back in this? Going back to Town and City. Now 2 games down, or 1 game down.
Now it's Rello at 2 games, Kosoku at 1. Rello only needs 1 more game to win the tournament. Kosoku needs 2.
This is big, and we've seen the last 2 games. Rello has taken the first stock both times. It was the complete opposite of the last 4 games we've seen from Kosoku, who's done that. So
this is what happens when Rello gets momentum. He tries to bring the house down at all costs. But if Kosoku can just slow that gameplay down, make him commit to that middle option rather than the aggressiveness, this is how that Mario turns it around. This is how he makes it his game and not Rello's.
Seeing a bit of that now, missing the up smash just barely, but he has Rello off the stage. Gets clipped by the egg, though. That was interesting. Why did he get, like, momentum cancel, kind of?
Yep.
All right, pressuring that shield. And we see that a lot from Rello. He comes from the stage with the forward air. I want to see Kosoku punish that later in this game if he gets the opportunity on the ledge.
Run up the up smash is a lot safer than when Rello goes for it. Mario's got some privilege.
Yep. Frame trap up air right into the up. I think the only option there was to jump out from Rello, but even then, he's still caught in a bad spot trying to get back down to the stage.
Right, Mario really does a good job of catching Yoshi's landing.
Really big to note that Kosoku's finally brought back the original things we've seen from the set, getting that first stock, but the only difference is Rello able to quickly take the stock off of him and keep himself at low percents. All right, it's anyone's game right now. Low percent, second stock. Rello only needs one more game to take the tournament. Kosoku needs to win this one to keep himself in here for yet another game. Like we said, we want to see both of these players at the Invitational. Both of them bring such interesting characters to the table. Rello seemingly wanted a bit more.
I love that despite everything on the line, Rello still holds forward with such unbridled aggression.
That might be his downfall. Caught really high. The down air takes him off the top. Kosoku takes this to a game 5, and now it's the final game in the set. Each player one game away from taking not only the final shockwave for Smash 4, but also cementing themselves a place in the Smash Ultimate Invitational. Very big game. It's been a roller coaster of a grand final set. A lot of momentum in Kosoku's favor.
And
a lot of momentum.
Lilac Cruise is the counterpick.
Hey, guys.
Like I said, we're not going to see a triplat. I told you guys, we're not going to see the triplats at all.
This is Lilat is a very fitting end to Smash 4 for this right now. But I also want to say, this is one of the best sets that has ever been played at a Shockwave.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
My mind is blown.
It's been perfect. It was not Kosoku, roller coaster. Then here comes the Rello train. Kosoku brings it back from the depths, the last second. Right? What a set this has been. What a roller coaster ride. But this is the final stop for the final shockwave. Who's going to take it? Who's going to come out on top? This first stock's going to be important.
Nice egg conversion. Doesn't quite find the fair. Kosoku fights back with that. Every coin in his pocket, trying to pay his way back onto the stage.
Very seldom do you see Kosoku pick that aggressive option coming back from on stage, but this time he does.
Right. Nice jump there. Only takes one up air for his troubles. What a trade. Knocking YellowRello off the stage, but now look at Kosoku. He's been keeping himself a lot more grounded, going for a lot more quick aerials and just trying to pressure and not get too aggressive.
That's because he got blown up. When Rello was rolling over him, it's because he was jumping so much. Rello up smashed him like 7 times.
Oh, now Rello off the stage. What an egg. Contesting the up air. Oh, he went super big. Not going to die for that, but man, that's a lot of damage. Yep.
Up smash is going to catch the air dodge through.
Honestly, sitting there was the best option in any situation because of how often we've seen Rello come from the ledge with an aerial or just jump from the ledge in general.
All right, Kosoku playing the patient, waiting for Rello to use that jump this time because he's been punished for it so.
Also important to note, every single game that Kosoku has won in this grand final set, he's taken the first stock.
Barely able to fight his way back on stage. That's the aggressive recovery that Rello's been going for so much.
Ooh, Rello needs this stock. Tries to get the forward air there, but not going to find it just yet. What a spot does to keep himself on the stage.
Frame perfect.
All right, patience. Finds the jab to up smash. Low percents as well. We have a grand final set, last stock situation here.
Right,
Game 5.
Like just an early conversion from Mario, these percents to build up. So
right.
Rello definitely has this within his grasp, but can he turn the tables and make this comeback a reality, or is Kosoku going to maintain his lead and be the young gun that takes it all the way?
Like I said, the important to note was that Kosoku has won every single game this set that he has gotten the first stock for. Can YellowRello turn that fact on its head? Can he bring this back from the desk, getting some percent here, getting Kosoku off the stage, but Kosoku finding his way. I love the patience there to find another option and keep him in the sky. Okay, 2 up airs. Really high, 70% now, and Kosoku off the stage now. Last seconds, YellowRello goes so deep, too deep in fact, and Kosoku makes it back to the stage. Kosoku takes the final shockwave, and Kosoku gets himself that 8th spot in the Smash Ultimate Invitational.
What an incredible set we just saw, dude. I mean, it's unfortunate that we had an anticlimactic end like that, but my God, the journey to get there
was kind of wild.
The journey that was not just 5 games in the making in that game, not just 52 players worth of players at this 208th Shockwave, but 208 Smash 4 events here at FX Game Exchange for Shockwave to end with that, Kosoku gets the last laugh.
Yep. It's